Welcome back as we move on to discuss and demonstrate the correct use and application of gas detection instruments. Let us begin with the general rules that apply to the use of an instrument being used as a monitor. Monitors are normally attached to the user's belt or to a shoulder strap. The important point here is that the diffusion pads, or sensor holes, must always be open to the atmosphere, never covered up. The instrument must be kept switched on at all times during the occupation of the space, and most importantly, if the alarm sounds, move out of the space and into fresh air. Once in fresh air, the instrument's display may be inspected for the reported condition. Again, we urge you to read the operating instructions for the instrument that you are using. Always remember that a monitor is designed to provide warning that something is wrong. Never ignore this warning, even if it does turn out to be a false alarm. If you are working in a noisy area, then you should use an instrument that provides a hearing aid so that you will hear the alarm if it sounds. Let us now consider the use of an instrument that has been configured as a sampling device. Our monitor has now been fitted with the automatic pump and the accompanying sampling line and probe. Next, we must check that the calibration is set and that the oxygen standard is reading 20.8%. This is done with the unit running in fresh air away from the area that we need to sample. To test that the sampling line is free of leaks, do the following. This is for the automatic pump only. With the pump operating, block the end of the probe with your finger and observe the display. The sampling line is leak-free if the display shows a pump message. Press the reset to clear the screen and return to the normal exposure page. Now the probe can be inserted into the space and then held still for a few seconds in order for the readings to stabilize. The display screen is now observed. In this particular application, we must assess the atmosphere at different levels in the space, as gases of varying densities could be present. In areas where water or sludge is present, do not let the probe enter this. Liquids entering a probe could be drawn into the instrument and cause damage. Some sampling lines may feature a filter. A filter can prevent the suction of liquid into the instrument, but we should not intentionally allow the probe to enter into liquid, as this will slow down your assessment, as the filter will have to be cleaned and dried, or even renewed before you can continue. Samples of the atmosphere can be taken by introducing the probe into all nooks and crannies that appear likely to contain pockets of gas. At this point, let us break for a practical exercise.